It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Malone. He's out there with Elijah. Saunders is out there with Allen. And it's Wright Foreman in at the 1. And for the Knicks, Prince out there with Clark. Then it's P. Then it's Jordan. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. To the paint, here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon, loved it, showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
Now, here's Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Wright Foreman. He's covered by Clark. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And Clark has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Prince outside. Here's Jordan. That one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Wright Foreman. He dishes it to Allen. Here's Saunders, guarded by Prince. Oh, that's blocked. Prince against Allen. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Clark.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the foul on P.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Olajuwon trying to break free. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now Clark, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Outside Jordan. This is to Prince. And he dunks it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Wright Foreman, and the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Prince. Jordan trying to free himself up. Prince misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Olajuwon, the 10-footer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now, here's Clark. He's guarded closely. Prince, the pass to Jordan. Stolen by Allen. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Olajuwon. Malone outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. It's Prince on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
San Antonio. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. All right, fans, that was your Knicks City Dancer. Make some noise.
Malone outside. Here's Wright Foreman. Drains the three-pointer.
3 points.
6 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity. from deep.
Clark outside. The pass to Prince from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Wright Foreman. After New York gets the three, high post Allen over Prince. Allen's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 6. Prince with it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
It's Prince on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to Phoenix. Saunders misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Clark outside. Prince outside from past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Wright Foreman. 6 points for him. This is it to Saunders. Olajuwon with a screen on Prince. Just 4 to shoot. It's blocked. Prince against Allen. A steal. To the wing right side. Traps in the tray.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
New York leading by 8. Now here's Prince. He's got 9. Right side, Jordan. Prince with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head right during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts and training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. D passes to Giddey. Out left to the wing. Here is Slim. He's covered by Malone. Slim. Malone with the block. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Walton throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And so here is New York after the basket by San Antonio. There's the drive, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
And it's Pollard missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Giddey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Slim. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here is Butler. Here's Malone. No dice from the high post. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Jazz. Giddey, the pass to Slim. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Pollard. And they'll get another chance. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Pollard's got his second basket of the night. New York leading by 8. Here's Giddey. Pass to D. Fires from deep. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
D, defended by Butler. Pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Rodgers checked in for Malone.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Here is Slim. Walton defending. They get it back. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Spurs trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Rodgers. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Drills it from outside.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Giddey, defended by Butler. Pass to D. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Butler. There's a good screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
.43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pollard, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Five on the clock. With 3, Booker.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets and try to build some confidence and some momentum.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Steps back. Pass to Pollard. Spins. And it's blocked. Here's Drobniak. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the New York Knicks 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Rodgers. Saunders is out there with Walton. Then it's Elijah Wan. And it's Wright Foreman in at the one spot. And Clark has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And so here is New York. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Wright Foreman. 6 points for him. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Spurs making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Drills the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Saunders. Connects from three-point range. Saunders has got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Knicks leading by 13. Now Prince. 8 points for him. Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Clark nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And he gets it back. Prince outside. Driving in. And the shot goes down. He's got 10.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Wright Foreman. 8 points for him. Over Clark. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Second team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And then Clark slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's Wright Foreman, following the score by New York. Down low, and stolen by Prince. And a fast break now for New York. Clark with a wide-open look. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 19. Here's Wright Foreman. The dish to Olajuwon. Inside. Here's Allen. It's tipped. Clark with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Prince in the corner. And the call will be against Primetime. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Karl Malone's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wright Foreman, the pass to Malone. Tipped away and stolen by Prince. Driving the lane, Malone with the block. And the foul on Keith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Spurs trail by 19. Here's Wright Foreman. 8 points for him. Pass to Saunders.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
It's Prince on the wing. Fires the three. Olajuwon grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Allen against Prince. And the pass to Clark. Jordan inside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter. Spurs trail by 19. Wright Foreman, the pass to Saunders. Allen outside. Over Prince. No good off the front iron. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Saunders, the pass to Wright Foreman. To the inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's Jordan on the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jordan's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 8. Passes to Saunders. From 12 feet out. Here's Olajuwon. The Knicks pull it in. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark into the lane. And it's Clark slamming it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Malone right side. Second chance effort. And Olajuwon finishes inside.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
And Clark has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Butler on the way. Pass to Pollard. Booker with it. Lets it go from 11. Here's Olajuwon. That one goes. Count it. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 11. Into the lane. Some solid defense from Clark. New York leading by 19 points. The pass to Giddey. Back to Clark. Olajuwon over with the double team. Shot clock at 5. Really left alone that time. 8 points for T.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Malone, a screen on Clark. Butler kicks to Malone. Passes it to Pollard. To the middle. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Clark outside, pass to Giddey, down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's now 8 points for Slim.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Malone. It's rebounded by Giddey. Pass to Clark. Cloak loose. Here's Giddey. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Over Pollard. No good from Clark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That'll be his second foul of the game. Walton's checked in for the Spurs.
Spurs substitution.
Off the inbound pass. And it's Pollard missing. The Knicks leading by 22. Here's Giddey. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. .141 left to play here in the half. D, defended by Booker. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Looking to end his cold spell.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Giddey. Now the pass to D. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Butler passes to Pollard. The feed now to Booker. Shoots from the line, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
D buries the long-range jumper. D's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Booker with no one around. No good from outside. There's the three. San Antonio with the rebound.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And so Butler nails both of them. Here's D. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get down.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. What a battle we're witnessing tonight at the point guard position.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in the building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
And now turning our attention to this game, we have seen a very confident performance for the... And enough of our shenanigans. It's time...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game, great performance by D.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
We've got Jordan. Clark is out there with Prince. Then it's P. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
He hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you call suffocating D on that possession.
That's a mistake they cannot afford to repeat very often. I mean, you can't leave him alone like that. He'll torch you.
Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 8, and the basket by Saunders.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Malone comes with the double team. Prince outside. Passes it to Clark. Intercepted. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Allen leading the charge.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Prince outside from deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio. Malone's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lets the three fly. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. For San Antonio, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Good on the second free throw. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Clark, the pass to Jordan. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Wright Foreman. He's got 11. Puts it up from 17. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Clark, the pass to Jordan. Back to Clark. He's covered by Malone. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Clark into the lane. And it's Clark with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And San Antonio has possession. The Knicks making the shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Wright Foreman. Following the score by New York. Malone, a screen on Prince. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Jordan. Clark outside. He's covered by Malone. And that one, good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Prince dishes to Prince. Prince kicks to Clark. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And it's in there. Allen's got 7 points.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Prince with it. Picked up by Elijah Wan. Clark, the pass to Prince. With the drive. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over to the left wing. Here's Malone. And too long on the shot. New York leading by 17. Clark into the lane. And Clark slams it in.
Nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Your Knicks City Back.
Spurs making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And stolen by Jordan. Out to the wing. Feeds it to Prince. And stolen by Booker. Here's Wright Foreman. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Wright Foreman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Clark outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Booker with it. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Wright Foreman. Prince against Booker. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Didn't need two hands for that slam. Do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Here's Wright Foreman. 13 points in the game. And stolen by Jordan. And they're pushing it up. Prince wide open. Second shot opportunity. No good from Clark. Spurs trail by 19. Booker the pass to Wright Foreman. Back to Booker. And there's the pass to Saunders. Tries the spin move. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in. Saunders has got 15 points.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Jordan the screen. Prince dishes to Jordan, and that one drops for him. He's got 14.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes to Saunders. Allen right side. From 13, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Clark. He's got 17. Prince outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, he need more in store.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Your Knicks City Dancers.
Here's Pollard, and it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Chalk up 2 there.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Mark against Booker. And here is Clark inside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. High percentage look was the result.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Tries it from 9. Booker left side. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Saunders. Over Drobniak. 6 to shoot. Here's Walton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Clark. He's got 17, and the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pass to D.
You know, excellent defense there. We talk about the mental acuity of Walton. I mean, he reads that play all the way. Nicely done.
Slim, and again, New York with the triple.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Pollard, 14 feet away. Not going to go that time. And New York will come the other way. Here's D. And again, New York with the triple.
And just a step ahead of the D in that. possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. Butler kicks to Booker. Clark against Butler. Walton a screen on Clark. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Butler. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
Clark against Booker. From deep. No good from Clark.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
To the inside. The shot's good from Pollard. Pollard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Passes it to D.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Clark. To the middle. Clock is at 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Smooth checked in for the Knicks.
Into the lineup.
San Antonio also making a switch. Rogers is checked in. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Saunders, the pass to Butler. Pass to Saunders. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to D. And stolen by Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Karl Malone's checked in for Saunders. Here's Giddey. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Smooth. Giddey, the pass to Slim. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offensive rebound.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And he drives in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Pollard. Here's the screen. Pass to Malone. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And at the end of the third quarter,
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lights. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Allen. Walton is out there with Malone. Then there's Rogers. And it's Wright Foreman in at point.
17.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor, that's when you lose momentum. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
So it's the Spurs now. The Knicks making the shot. Rodgers passes to Wright Foreman. Sinks the triple.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Rodgers against Prince. Clark for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Malone's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Rodgers can't make the basket. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Wright Foreman. He's covered by Clark. Pass to Rodgers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Malone. San Antonio getting another chance here. Nobody near Allen. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Clark against Allen. The pass to Prince. Driving to the basket.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Wright Foreman. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Prince. In transition, here come the Spurs. Allen for 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Knicks leading by 20. Now, Clark. It's Prince on the wing. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Walton. Allen for the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Down low, Prince, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Rodgers. Allen with it. The pass to Rodgers. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Malone. A putback.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Clark against Rodgers. Prince kicks to Clark. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Elijah Wan's checked in for Malone. Primetime comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Rodgers. San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wright Foreman. Passes it to Saunders. Here's the triple. A shot. No good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And San Antonio shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. To the wing on the left. Here's Wright Foreman. Guarded by Prince. Pass to Saunders. Here he goes. And it's denied. One-on-one here. And here's Prince outside. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. And San Antonio shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Wright Foreman. San Antonio again missing. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Here's Wright Foreman. On the wing, Booker. And the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Now here's Butler. To end the cold streak, there's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Prince, the pass to Clark. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
San Antonio making a switch here. Wright Foreman's checked in. Prince's shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
San Antonio's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Saunders. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Wright Foreman. Pass to Saunders. A 3-ball. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Booker against Prince. Jordan sets the pick for Prince. Right side, Jordan. And stolen by Booker. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Prince. A shot, no good. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's Saunders. It's deflected. Here's Giddey. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Here's Giddey. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And there's the pass to Wright Foreman. No good with the triple. Here's New York. They're on a 12-4 run. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Wright Foreman's got 14 points here in the second half.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Prince misses. Spurs shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Booker the pass to Wright Foreman. Here's Saunders. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3. And watched them all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for the General.
Boy, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight. Notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, one of the most complete bigs in the game. Walton can do everything for you at both ends of the floor.
Prince, the pass to Giddey. Back to Prince. Makes it off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
San Antonio with the ball. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that sixth sense for how a play should develop.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince outside, beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prince has got 30.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Passes to Saunders. Looking to get it going. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.